The Disease of the Eye
Yeah.
by May.
It was the only book that we had in the house that had colored pictures.
Oh,
That made a big impression on me. And so I decided right then I was 4 years old. I decided I'm going to be an ophthalmologist.
Because it had colored picture.
Good reason.
That's a very good reason.
Good as anything.
Yes.
My opinion of glaucoma is it's a surgical disease. And just putting drops in is stupid. And these guys are so trained by the media that they want to sell them drops that they just keep going until the patient goes blind.
Dr. Kratz was a really significant force to allow the phacoemulsification and implants of the intraocular lens.
And I was trained by Ridley in London. And he's the fellow that invented the intraocular lens.
Yes.
Now that was in 1949. And it was 20 years later that Charles Kelman developed his procedure. And I saw him, I saw his work, and I said, I want, as soon as you start teaching that, I want to be there. I did. So then I put the two together, which other people were not doing. And then that, of course, created a problem because the FDA wanted to regulate it, but they didn't have any law that talked about devices. So that's why they get around this calling it a drug. We took it to court, and of course they lost. Finally, they had this big hearing in Washington, and they had already decided it was, should be banned. And then we had this Robert Young, the actor. All the media were watching, and he told them that it should be available to all the Americans. And he was such an important figure on health that the phones were just ringing. And so the FDA just backed off. Then it was 10 years later, they got their drug, the license to control everything, devices.
Yeah, 1976.
Yeah, it was interesting. One of the Japanese described me, he said, I'm the father of phacoemulsification intraocular lenses in Japan. When I did retire, that was in 1990, 25 of the Japanese came over, and they brought all kinds of beautiful things. I guess there's a large vase, a pottery type vase, but it's glazed and it's just a beautiful thing. In Japan, they have some people are considered the masters, and this fellow was the master of the pottery, that type pottery, and he made it to give to his eye doctor, to give to me, because I had taught his eye doctor how to remove his cataract. Now you can't get much smoother than that. Is there any truth to it? I don't know, but it's awfully nice thought.